Just making sure it was going. Hello, let's see here. And I am going to show you version 5 of the Legacy of Dragonborn
Heard they're reforming a dawn
museum.
guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort
If
near Riften.
everyone would
Might
shush, this
consider
is the
joining up
new
myself.
gate. This is a new entrance. And I got this inspired from my stream because I was doing a tour of it on the stream character. Which that is not going on YouTube because it's a laggy mess and I'm not happy about it. And if you get sick from it, please stop watching it. Anyways, this is my Argonian, and she's a bit further in it than my Nord. My Nord just started. Anyways, I'll show you over here. Was just a wall when you start, but you build the guild house here. It was over there, but it's been moved here due to redesign. Oh, the new voices.
What can I do for you, Guildmaster? All right.
That's a new voice for him.
What time is it? I haven't seen the sky all day.
He has the same voice, but his clothes sort of changed. That's a new line. He has a
Greetings, Guildmaster.
he has the same voice. I think he has a new line too. She has new clothes and a different voice.
Hello. Just got a lot of new items in stock. Have a look.
Oh, and if you're wondering why I have so much gold, that's from Blackthorn, another mod. Anyways, I wanted to see she got fragments. She has 2 paintings. We'll show that
Sure
off.
you have everything you need?
Latoria. There's no voice lines for her. Latoria thankfully has a voice, and it is from a female and not a male trying to do a female Khajiit.
Latoria greets you. Until we speak again.
As you can tell. And the guild hall has changed a little.
Yes? What is it?
This is where the bottom rooms have been moved to. There's still a door there, and I think there's a storage closet now. Oh, that opens to Skyrim. I'll show the outside and then go back in. Well, I should warn you, if you're seeking help on the mod page, one of the supporters is very rude. No matter what you ask, he will have a rude response for you. So be careful if you go to the mod page and ask for assistance. You know who I mean when you see some of his previous comments. He has done a few nice ones recently, but most of them have been very rude. And a few of them have borderline to bullying. So, just to warn you, I managed to save him at last. I never could in the other versions, but I have now. He gives you an item to give to the museum, and a Thalmor tries to assassinate him. This is the new outside. You can go up to the front via the outside. The inside of this airship, the thing is different how to get on the ship. The airship inside has been remodeled. Something that keeps popping up to the top left if you play this about something unloaded, that's the planks here, because you're not near this for it to be needed. So the mod game unloads it. So I don't know what the little green thing is that keeps popping up when I look down. And this is the new inside. There was a weapon hidden somewhere in the old version, but I don't know where it is now. So I'll just take a quick gander at it for you. There is a map. This is the manual. I never picked it up on how to steer the thing. It connects to the Elsewhere mod if you get the patch and use it. I don't have that mod. But you can use the airship to get there. This is your room, I believe. It has its own sorting system. The dining area, kitchen, workbench, and such. This up here is your smithy. Oh, past here. Yeah. That's your weapons organization. Odds and ends organization. Where your crew can sleep. A chest you can steal from. I'll just tell you now, I have God mode on just in case I want to run everywhere. It just makes it easier if I want to fastly go somewhere and not have to worry about stam. And that's pretty much it. I didn't explain this. I believe this is the way map. Take you to the things. There's a map of Tamriel. Not Tamriel. Yeah, Tamriel. That's your Soaring Chest. We'll go back up. I believe you can steer with this up here. Yeah, ship's wheel. Like I said, there was a weapon hidden here in the old version, but I don't know if it's still hidden or not. Go back in the guild house for now. I'm still kind of exploring everything.
Good day, Guildmaster.
Yes?
And these are the guild members' beds, and they have their own little cubby holes. Like this is where the professor sleeps. You can tell by all the books and maps and that. I believe this is where the miner sleeps. This is the, what you call it? The merchant lady. This is where, the dark elf sleeps. There were books up here. But if you get those books for your museum, make sure you crouch and take them because it's considered stealing and he will take them back. And Lotorio sleeps over here if you can't tell by the scrolls in the paper. Sorry. I think your point is still here.
One day I'll learn illusion better.
Which I am level 4 in archaeology and I have not received any points. So I think they may have changed that entire thing. It's my voice. Yeah. I hope the sound isn't loud and overcovering my voice. And it's usually a long way for these long screens because of the amount of mods I have. See, it says plank ship unloaded. That's just the plank leading to the ship because you're not there. Or in a different cell. Yeah, see, it loads you back into the cell. And now the plank should be there. Yeah, the plank is there. Okay. Now we'll go back in the museum. Well, go in the museum to show you the changes. The front isn't enough for you. Then I'll show you the safe house. There are a few things displayed already. And don't mind my slow turning. My sensitivity is low on this for some reason, even though I put in high. Yeah, this is the new entrance. I think a mod places something there. Isn't it beautiful? I like the new tabards too. Anyways, bottom main hall is your normal swords and armor. The upper gallery has been combined to the main gallery down here. It's your mask and claws. More swords, that's your crusader armor. More swords, there's Orion. He has new voice lines, but it's the same voice. You should hear the voice line he has for the library. It's hilarious. And this, you see that upper gallery has been combined with the main down here. This is a new eating area. Hi, Orion.
Oh, you're here. Farewell.
I think they changed his clothes too, but I don't remember his last clothes. And the guild house leads to here. I never saw that door before. And some of the... I think you craft these. I think these are all your craftables that go here. They like separated into the like farmer, dwemer, and ancient Nord. Over here is the staff barracks, which the Red Guard guardsman sleeps there. I have another guardsman because he just hired another one because of the amount of stuff I have, which is an orc. This is Orion's place asleep. And there's meals and that. Pretty much. We'll go here since we're right here. This is the storeroom. Your brewery here is where you can make the drinks you turned in. You can basically make replicas of it. This one is used, I believe, for a mod that adds even more alcoholic drinks. This is the vanilla one. I don't have that mod. This is the debug door. I will not touch it because it might mess things up. And this is the model of the old museum down here. Basically everything's stored here, and you can put alcohol, wine stuff here. And we'll go upstairs, and this is me trying to turn with this little thing. This is where you get to the safe house. It has changed. And welcome to the load screen. Okay, we're loading in. Slowly, but we're loading in. And this is the new safe house. At least the Solitude. It's a bit laggy in here. Just to mind you, you can turn these chandeliers on and off, by the way. That also leads to Solitude, which I'll go outside in shortly. I did sell stuff. Your sales income box is here on the desk. This is mainly the main room. Living room, and this is where all your sorting and that went, and your sell pile. Let's see. Yeah. These didn't sell, so I had to sell for myself. I just put random shit in there because I don't want to carry it anymore. That leads back to the heroes. This is your dining area. I'm not sure what goes in here, to be honest. Silver hatch. Yeah, I think in order to do the fires, you need logs. This is your kitchen. That also leads to Solitude. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff to place stuff in. This is your cooler. This is your storage closet. You can turn better right there. And oops. I call this a specialty room. You got a lot more mannequins in here. Your replica bench, your archaeology bench, junk chest, I believe. Your staff, and your potions, and your disenchanting. Your smithies right here. Your workbench. A bunch of sorting stuff. Okay. And of course this is your desk if you want to place things in it. And let's go upstairs. This works with the children's mod. What was it called? It begins with an R. I can't remember it. I have it, but for some reason the patch doesn't work. So This is a bedroom for the children. This is your bedroom, complete with a bath. Which I think you can turn this. Yeah. You can turn it into a hot tub. Which, if you want to move your family in here, you're gonna have to use Bless Home spell. Which I have it via Hearthstone Multiple Adoption. It is actually recommended for that. Pretty much that, and down here is another room for children, I believe. So that's what's changed. I'll go out to Solitude to show this, and don't mind my random jumping. Sometimes I hit the space button when I hit the E. And this is where it is located, on a balcony. It is very laggy. So you can tell here, if I jump, that the plank has been unloaded because you're not in that cell. I know someone was asking about it on the mod page, and I found that out, and this leads to the upper portion. I'm not sure if I did this, but I will do it again. This is where more of your upper gallery has been moved to. More of the weapons and that, and the armor. Your scrolls go there, your daggers go here. I don't know what this is for, but it's coming soon. Your helms from the dining area has been moved over here. Your necklaces and rings. Your hands and boots. I don't think I did the holes below, but we will go down further to the so-called basement, which says a visitor right there. I'll show that in the hall when we get there. This may take it like an hour or so, but I just want to show it off. This is where your mannequins have gone. This is the new look. That's the Armoury storage, where you put them in and they get put on the mannequins, and minus the guards. The guards you have to do. And I'll show you the weapons you get for becoming a Thane have new models, and it automatically places there. If you can't tell, that's the Great Sword of Whiterun, because I just became Thane there. I'm not that far in the game on this character. But I got her smithing to 100, that's why all the glass and the elven stuff is there. The east and west wings. First off, these mannequins will sometimes mimic your movements and be frozen in place. And that's where you place any armors that don't go anywhere. Like, I have the Bosmer armor mod, and I put the Bosmer there. I just put the colors there because I didn't know where it goes. And the Thalmor. I think I killed the Thalmor. I'm not sure, I don't remember. And I don't think the patch exists anymore, but the artifacts for Oblivion and Morrowind no longer have a place to be placed until I find the patch. So that's the Juggernaut. Yeah, Dundurian's Juggernaut outfit. Add the place there. So you have a lot of mannequins to put stuff on. Anyways, that's the armory. We'll go back up. I'll show you some of the rest before we go into the hall. Let's see, we go through. Hi, Orion. Bye, Orion. Going here. This is pretty much all your workspace. That's the red guard. He has a new voice.
Fine day, is it not?
More Middle Easternish. Because I think their race was based on the Middle Easterns people. That's your archaeology workbench. This entire thing is a prep station. I believe that's the hired orc. Also, they have new armor if you can't tell. This is your replica workplace. This is the museum safe. I think you get items out of it. Either lost or something. I'm not sure. I don't touch things like that, so I don't trust myself. This is Orion's desk. Usually the notes define things. Like Uberin, he'll leave a note about it here and you grab it. The shipment planner thing. And that's where the shipment is. I don't know how to do that. This is the exhibit hall now. All those statues and that, I believe, are moved here. It was a different gallery. We'll go to the east exhibit halls. If you can't tell, I'm level 31 on this character because of a mod I have. This is the Daedric Gallery, which I have an item already placed. Is that keg hammer? Where is it? There it is. It puts up a force field of some sort. So people can't get to it, but we can. Because we can glitch into everything. That's from a quest in an inn that I got while I was getting the merchant lady. Oh, since we're in this hall, you can't tell, but there's things for paintings right here. Here, I'll show you. Since we got a few paintings. I don't remember how many I got. Okay, I only got 2. So you can place paintings on the walls here. It's hard to tell. This is the Hall of Orities, as you can tell. This is well, the jade statues go, the random stuff. The Bella statues. More of the random stuff. Collect all the coins and cards. Collect all the cards, make a deck of this thing, like deck of spiders. You can place them there, the coins go there. And there's like murals on these walls. This is like weird swords and that for quests. But you can look at these murals while you're in here. And let's a closer look at the new tabard. This is the Lost Empires. I believe it's just Dwemer and Falmer, but I think Nordic stuff goes in here too. Like, there's a place for Brotherhood. I believe in the stream I said this is a place for mods I don't have, but I think it's now just places of where I cleared a place. Which I cleared that because I was doing the Ethereum Wars quest. Because He gave me... Orion gives you a quest for artifacts, and he gave me the one for the bow. And that's the items. These are replicas, all three, because I'm still wearing that crown. This was open in the preview videos I saw, but I think he closed them up because he wasn't sure what to do with the space. That, from the preview videos, it was a Halls of Legends, but I don't know when that opens. Anyway, this is the east ground part of it. And when we get to a certain point, I'll tell you why I was watching the preview videos. This is the library, the new one. I'm doing a lot of talking today. I've never been this talkative before. This is the new library. It's very beautiful. So you know, I do not manually put the books here. I use the prep station for that because I cannot be bothered to do it anymore. Your specialty books go in here. Your printing press is here to make copies of books. Your maps and that are up there, which I think I can get there. Which, when you first get in here, this gate will be closed. See your treasure maps and that, and your specialty maps. That's a desk I believe Orion uses. Anyways, we're gonna go up further. And this is the upper part. This is the Dragonborn Hall, where most of your mods stuff goes in here. That's opened. That has not been opened before. Oh, I think its monuments go here too. This is where your shrines are. I haven't clicked any of the shrines yet, and these are the stones, which I think you can use, yeah. Which I'll put the thief. I have the lover stone on because I found it and wanted the thing there, and I'm gonna put the thief. Alright, I have the crown on. And when you get 100% in these things, a thing will pop up here. Most of it is for your mod stuff. And I'll show you here. It's open already. There's a button on this. When you walk in, it's going to be the stairs here on your left. That opens the middle part. When you first do it, and I believe you have to go in, I don't quite remember, it will open up a quest to talk to Orion about it. Which I tell you now, it will not look, when you first get in here, it will not look like what it looks like for me right now. But this is the Hall of Secrets. It will not look like this when you first enter it. This is where your Dark Brotherhood and Thieves Guild comes at. Like I have bought these jeweled stuff. And I think this is for a mod. No, not this. Not that one. That one's the entrance. This, I believe, is for a mod. I leave the hidden passage open because I will probably forget about the switch. This door is locked. I'm not sure if you get the key or not, but it also gives you a new dialogue with Orion, and that's to the library. And you can put pictures up here too. This is, I believe, the last room here. I don't know where the planetarium's gonna go. I haven't gone that far. And this is the natural science. They got rid. It's more than one person. They got rid of the Falmor one. Not the Falmer one. And I do have a few models up. And if you can't tell, he switched the position of some of them. I think he also made them kind of smaller. And this is your gem thing. But you need the needed supplies to make the models. And they'll tell you if you click the plaque and they'll have them. And you do have to put this is one of the ones you place, mammoth and that. And this is a garden you can plant stuff in. This is where your jar of insects go. It is a sorter. That's what it is. I don't want to use that. Unless it's the books. I want to do it manually. Anyways, that is what version 5 of this museum is, and it is absolutely gorgeous, and I love it. Especially since, for the longest time I have been on version 2, because every time I update it, they go, gray-faced, or no audio, or I just simply crash. And I'm so happy version 5 works. And that button to open up the Hall of Secrets is the reason why I was watching preview videos. The mod, because I didn't know where to get to it. Anyways, thank you for joining me on this tour of version 5 of Legacy of the Dragonborn. I am looking forward to continuing this mod. Anyways, it's been Lindsay, signing out.